Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Pokemon Gold. We took out Bruno in his fighting-type Pokemon, so he's down. Now we're about to face the fourth member of the Elite Four. Let's see what's behind door number 4. Oh, it's Karen. Karen is bae, for show. One of the hottest characters in Pokemon Gold and Silver, I'll tell you that right now. Woo, mommy. All right. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Mark. How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Man. Oh, Karen, my goodness. Stomp all over me, please. It's fine. I'm totally good with it. I don't care. Beat me. Beat me as much as you want. Oh, Umbreon right out of the gate here, huh? Alright, buddy. Let's see. What do we got? Slash, Rock Smash, Ball Swipe. Slash is probably the only thing I can really do to do some damage. How much is it going to be? That's not bad. Alright, Umbreon, you're going to have a tough time. Well, Scizor will too now with the Confuse. Oh, goodness. I would never cheat on Lorelei. Okay, Lorelei is my numero uno. But I'll tell you right now, Karen is a pretty close second. Lorelei all day. Then it's over. You're not gonna live. Okay, Feint Attack. Man, I wish Umbreon actually knew stronger moves. It's a disappointment that Umbreon is so cool, but it knows, like, garbage attacks. You have to be really strategic to make it work. Houndoom. Oh, crap. This one's going to be hard. All he has to do is blast me with one fire-type move, and it's over. Oh, and he's a 47. Okay. Ah, it's over. That's it. He knocked him out. Scizor's done. Damn. Yeah. Crap. I forgot that she had some higher level Pokemon. Alright. Kingdra, it's all you, baby. That sucked. I was hoping to actually use Scizor a little bit more, but he's out. That's right. This is a retaliation. Kingdra will put Houndoom down. If he lives, he's going to be in the red. There's no way. Yeah. Eat that. Eat that. Level up. Yeah. Yeah, Espeon would be totally useless here. Vileplume, huh? Alright, why not? I was just thinking about giving myself more of a challenge, but screw it. God, Vileplume looks so cool. I put up a shiny video, or like a YouTube short. I do those from time to time, and one of the shorts that I did recently was the 10 of the most disappointing grass type shinies, and for me it was Vileplume. Oddish and Vileplume are both on that list, and by extension Gloom as well. And I wouldn't say I got flack for it, but I had some people that disagreed with me, but I think they missed the point. Like, I feel like Vileplume and so many others are great Pokemon. I love Vileplume, I love Oddish, I love the whole line of Oddish evolutions. They're great, but Vileplume in particular is fantastic. One of my favorite poison grass types. I love him, love him, love him. But I do think that the default sprite, which looks amazing, I feel like it looks better than the shiny one. Like, not that I would ever say I would prefer normal over shiny, because shinies has a rarity to it. I just think design-wise, the shiny doesn't look that great. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's not even that it's necessarily a bad sprite. It's just a matter, and I say this in the short too. It's like, I feel like the short or the shiny just deserve to be better. It's not that they're bad. It's that it's disappointing because they deserved more. And Vileplume as a grass type and its whole family of Pokemon, I feel like grass Pokemon kind of get the shaft across the board anyway when it comes to shinies. Because grass is typically green, a lot of the Pokemon in that family, I mean, Vileplume, obviously an exception to that, but a lot of them are green like grass. But I think there should be like a seasonal effect to them, where their shiny should have some sort of like deep brown or red or orange to it. Not like a whole like slap like a hue over it and like adjust a slider and they all change into being like slightly green or orange or brown. Like there needs to be carefully selected. Like Vileplume's body should have stayed the same and the petals should have been changed to something else. Hell, could have made them purple if you wanted to, but just anything else. I think they could have done more. Vileplume is way too cool to have just had like, you know, a saturation hue curvature change in Photoshop and that was all they did to it. Because like I like it when they change parts of it to make it seem like it's a special design and not just be like, okay, let's just put a color overlay over it and that's it. Like don't just like make the whole thing slightly yellow green, which is what I think they did with Vileplume, which really bothers me. I'm gonna go ahead and intentionally use Bite to handicap the situation. There we go. Like I think it would have been cool if the petals were a different color. Make the petals like a deep orange, like a noticeable orange, like from a red to like a really, really strong orange. Like a vibrant, recognizable orange. I mean, I feel like maybe even Growlithe orange palette might have been not enough of a difference because you might not notice the petals. But I feel like if you change the red to something else, like, I don't know, make him even like a yellow. Make it like how Growlithe's ear and some of the other parts of his body, his tail and his like little mohawk, like has that little yellow hue to it. That could have been it too. Like, just do something else that would have made it a little bit more stand-outish of being different and keep the body the same. It's kind of like Fungus and Amoonguss, for example. They're good examples of this. Their entire bodies are the same, but their like red mushroom Pokeball design is purple for their shiny from like a Pokeball to a Master Ball, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot. I don't like that Pokemon very much, but the shiny is excellent. I think that was a really, really well done method of doing that. I think also there was a conversation about this with like Leafeon, for example, which I actually forgot to put in the grass type. It's probably the most disappointing shiny in the grass types of all, and I forgot to put it in that YouTube short. But that is the #1 most disappointing shiny like ever for grass types. And I think what they could have done with that is while Leafeon is green, it's like brown, like sort of like a cream brown sort of body, and then it has the green leaves like coming out of its like paws, its tail, and on its head. That should have been like a red orange, as if like it was an autumn type color, while the rest of the body should have stayed the same. Because instead, all they ended up doing was just making Leafeon just like a slightly off green brown, and it was just like, that was just so stupid. It's like, it's barely noticeable. If you put them all side by side, like you had to pick the shiny one out, you'd have to double check because it doesn't stand out enough, which is very frustrating. But it's things like that. Like there needs to be more effort in the shinies, I think. And that's the whole point of like that series of videos that I'm doing, because I just feel like there is a missed opportunity there for so many of these. Oh, I forgot that I'm still being followed by that curse. I don't know. It's just like, it's all subjective anyway. It's just an opinion on like what ones, because like I've got a lot of people that have been saying like, oh, I really love Oddish's shiny, I really love Vileplume shiny. It's like, well, you're missing the point. You probably like it because you like those Pokemon, which is different than liking the shiny on its own. But I can't speak for everyone. Maybe you do like the shiny, I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, Karen, you're down. Give me your number. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. Yeah, I bet you do. Hit me with them digits, son. Oh, we have a whole phone system in this game too. Give me your number, Karen. Give me your number. Seriously, I won't stalk you. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, that is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. Oh, mommy. Okay, let's see. Max Potion on Growlithe. Alright, I specifically saved Espeon for this final fight because the champ is going to be really, really, really difficult. Scizor had a very, very short-lived fight. Oh, you know what? We didn't even use Ampharos. I feel bad about that. I should have used Ampharos more, but tis what tis, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and swap over. Cool. Save that, and then just like we did in the last video, I think we're going to read a little bit about Karen. Oh, she has really nothing to say. There's not really anything interesting about her. Let's see. Yeah, there's very little about her here. Karen is the final member of the Indigo Elite Four in the Generation 2 and 4 games. She prefers Dark-type Pokemon because she likes the tough and wild image they portray and believes that skilled trainers should try to win with Pokemon they like most, which is me. That's what I do, mostly. Karen appears as a final Elite Four member in Pokemon Stadium 2's Johto Gym Leader Castle. Here, her strategy mainly focuses on incapacitating her opponent by stacking up status conditions like Confusion, Infatuation, Paralysis onto the opposing Pokemon. During the game's end credits, she is seen having a battle with Bugsy. Karen, along with Will, Green, Silver, Sham, and Carl, was one of the children raised by the Masked Man to be his servants. Unlike Silver and Green, Karen was not kidnapped and went to the Masked Man. What? Oh, that's for the Pokemon Adventures. Yeah, we'll have to... I want to read... I have them, and I haven't got a chance to read all of them. Alright, well, whatever. Worry about that later. Anyway, Karen is, like, one of the most beautiful trainers in all of Pokemon. She's, like, way up there on my list. Karen, I love you, and I'm sorry you have an unfortunate name that's been used to summarize entitled crappy, selfish white women in modern day, but nonetheless. Anyway, all right, cool. That is a wrap. I know it's a short video. The Elite Four ones are always short just because we're fighting and just knocking them out one at a time. But nonetheless, that is a wrap on this episode of the playthrough, though we'll continue on where we take on the champ in the next episode. But if you did enjoy this one, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Markedine Community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. And I feel like it's probably the best place to get a hold of me these days. I don't really use social media all that much. I'm not really a fan of the direction it's going. But for now, if you want to hit me up and talk about Pokemon or video games or not Pokemon, not video games, join the Discord server. You'll probably see some recognizable usernames there, people that have come from the Markedine YouTube channel or over there, and we chat and we talk all the time. So if you want to be part of that, come on and join us. Otherwise, thanks for watching this episode of Pokemon Gold, and I'll see you when we continue with the next one and wrap up the Elite Four experience. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I will see you next time. Later.